everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kat. This week we are going to be doing an entire week of just Kaleidos palettes, and I honestly cannot believe that it's been a whole month since the last time I did this with Pat McGrath in January, but here we are. It's mid-February. But I primarily chose Kaleidos because of the new Nebula palette that came out, and I got it. This is the really nice box that it comes in, and then this is the palette. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is just, oh, it's such a gorgeous palette. Look at that color story. It's so pretty. But we are going to be doing this guy on day 7 because I want to do several looks for you guys, and so we're going to do one look on each eye so that I can just maximize the number of looks, and so that's going to be like the grand finale for this week. But the one that we are going to be starting off with is going to be the Escape Pod, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into that one. And then the other palettes that we're going to have for the rest of the week, we have Futurism 1, which is the Sci-Fi Green, Futurism 2, which is the Cyber Bronze, Futurism 3, which is the Astro Pink, Futurism 5, which is the Electro Turquoise, and Futurism 7, which is the Sashimi City. And the reason why I'm not doing the 6, which is the lilac-y one, is that I am actually going to be having a look from that one in an upcoming video where I'm like having all of my lilac palettes battle it out to see which one's the best. And I also have the Futurism 4, which is just all matte shades, and I'm not having that one because unfortunately that's no longer available, and so I don't want to show you guys looks from a palette that you can't get anymore, but all of the rest of them you can get. So that's why we're going to be doing a look with all of that. But this is the Escape Pod. Very pretty color story, and we'll go ahead and swatch this guy real quick. First 4 shades, we have lovely lilac shade, then kind of a regular purple, I would say, then a hot pink, and an orange, and then we have blue, and then the first of the metallic shades, just kind of a nice light gold shimmer, then kind of a pinky shimmer, and then a bluish purple shift with some pink in there too. That's a lot of shift. Then we have kind of a purplish, and then a little yellow green, slightly deeper yellow green, and then a light brown, and then we have a very pale beige, and then another orangey shade that's kind of similar to this one, but I would say this is more orange and this has just a tiny bit more red to it. And then the last one is a deeper brown. So this is the whole color story that we have to deal with. I think what I'm going to be doing, I was looking at this earlier so we don't run into the same problem that we did last month where I spend like half an hour trying to figure out what I'm doing. I am going to be doing this matte blue over the top of my lid, and then I'm going to have the yellowish green metallic over the top of just the lid portion, and then I am going to do the orangish shade underneath the eye and then use that kind of pinkish orange metallic shade along with that, and then the inner corner will be this champagne-y shade. So kind of blue, green, and orange is what we're going for. So first up is the shade Exoplanet, which is that blue one, and we're just gonna put that everywhere on the eye. And that's one of the things that I love about the Kaleidos palettes, is that the matte shades are very, very pigmented, and so you don't have to use a lot to get a ton of shades to show up. So next up I'm going to go into the Galactic Gala, which is that lighter of the 2 yellowish green shades, and that is going to go over the top of my lid. Alright, next up I am going to go into the shade Tango, which is that really nice orange matte shade, and we're going to go on the under eye with that one. Okay, and then over the top of that, we are going to use the shade Amaretto, which is that light pinkish topper shade. And it's just primarily to help the orange be not quite so orange, make it a little bit more of a subdued shade. And then for the inner corner, we are going to use Starlight Sonata, which is that nice champagne metallic shade. Now the only thing left to do is to align my eyes and throw on some mascara. And then I thought also, as a fun thing, since I do have literally this many highlighters from Kaleidos, I thought it would be kind of fun to do a different highlighter every single day based on whatever look I created. And so for this one, I think we should go with the Moon Cruiser, which is the blue one, since we do have some blue on there. Do I want to do that, or do I want to save the blue? I might save the blue for another day. Let's see here. We've got this one. You know what? Why don't we go with the yellow one? Because then that'll go a little bit more with the greenish yellow on the lid. So I think that's what we're gonna do for that. And so the yellow shade is Solar Sailor. Here's a swatch of that for you guys. It's a nice kind of light yellow sheen. That's what that one does. And I think we're gonna save the multi-chrome one for when we do the Nebula palette, just so that way we have all of the coolest things at once. All right, so this is the final look. So I'm gonna come in close so you guys can see. So I just did a nice neon orange liner. It was one of my LA Girl liners on the waterline. And I think it looks pretty cool. Just some unusual color combinations that I don't really do a lot of, so I thought that was kind of fun to do. But that is day one of an entire week of Kaleidos. And so I think we're just gonna go in order for the Futurism numbers that they have on there. So the next one is gonna be the Futurism 1, which is the Sci-Fi Green. So that's going to be exciting for tomorrow, and I'm probably going to use the green highlighter for that one. So but oh man, let me know what you guys thought. Give me a thumbs up if you like this look. Let me know either way, thumbs down if you didn't. I'm just getting super duper excited to do this entire week because Kaleidos is easily one of my favorite companies. Let me know what you guys think. Which palettes from Kaleidos have you guys tried out, if any? If all of them, let me know what you guys were thinking. If there's any in particular that you are wanting me to do a particular look with, by all means let me know. I'm happy to do certain color stories over others, whatever you guys want. And if you have reached the end of the video and you have not yet subscribed, I would love if you would kick a subscribe my way. If anything, just so you can stick around for day 7, where I'm going to be doing the Club Nebula palette, because that is definitely going to be worth it. So yeah, I mean, this was day 1, and you guys just go have a good one.